Hey guys, coming out again with another video of mine, and this time I've sort of gone half and half. I am outside, but I'm not in the park. I actually am in my garden, just to spice things up a little bit. I thought this video I'd go a little bit more into something that's been happening the last couple of weeks. Now, for the last few videos, I've been sharing with you some short stories, or at least ramblings of writing that I've just been doing, for random nights, just because why not? I think they'd be fun. And I thought I'd go into detail just a tiny bit into why I've been doing that, why I decided to just go back into that area. And I mean, to put it simply, it was mainly because the simple answer is maybe because I was bored, but it was also because it's one of those things where you have when I'm walking or like going to town or doing something random. When I'm listening to my music on my phone, or I'm just like, looking outside when I'm in the bus, whatever. I like to imagine things, and one of the things I like to do is sort of concoct weird stories in my head. Something where they could be simple, where they're nothing. Like little dramas or romantic stories I just make up out of just random people in the street. And other times, like I've shared you, they are wild and crazy and stupid to me, but I like thinking about them, and I never actually put any of them down until last couple of weeks where I did, because I thought it'd be better if I at least try to show not just you guys but to myself that I can at least put an idea that I have in my head down. And that's actually led to something that I was told yesterday. Because yesterday I went out with my grandma for tea, because we do that sometimes. And she told me that when she was little, her father would come back home from the train station, and every day would buy a pack of cigarettes, where he would write on the back of them a short little story, and every night he would read to her what he would write. And I was just like so fascinated by that. She didn't keep any of them because she was only a little kid. Why would she keep cigarette packets? But the fact that like even back then there was someone in my family who thought to himself, you know what, I'll just write for the hell of it, because it'd be fun. It's a nice comfort, the fact that in my family there was someone who thought of that. And it's not just him. Like everyone in my family has those weird and crazy thoughts. But like I'm as far as I know, I'm the only one who actually puts them down. But I mean, I suppose one of the things I wanted to do was try to get better at a skill that I left behind a while ago. In the sense of like, I'd write like a tiny piece, but that was like, nothing short of a paragraph of just rambles where I was just like, okay, let's just see where that goes and do whatever. But then I sort of thought, you know what? Why don't I try writing for someone other than just me? Why don't I write it for you? Why don't I give myself an audience? And like I know for one thing, I've watched the videos. I don't read them that well. If anyone could read my work much better than me, but I suppose it was more of a nice little therapeutic session for me, just to be like, this is something I have. This is an actual idea in my head that I put a construct and I've given to you. It's an entirely random thought in my head that I thought, this is stupid, why not just write it out there? Which I suppose I liked more in the sense that because it was stupid. That's like the weird idea with the stories I've been writing, is the fact that I don't like to make, I don't want to say conventional, that seems mean. I don't want to write things that anybody can just say, oh, you wrote that just because of that, or you was just like, you were just walking in the park and you saw those two people and you thought, oh, you just made a story about that. No. I wanted to make things that were just bonkers, in the sense of him going, you asking me like, why did you write that? That's so weird. Why was that in your head? And I would just say, well, no, it just was. Because that's always been my nice point of it, was the fact that like any idea that anyone has, if you can make it something that's unconventional, is not the best word, but in the sense of like where someone has to question, where on earth did you think of that? Then that, to me, that proves that like you're more imaginative than me. You're more creative than I've ever considered. That's why I like things like Doctor Who and like Star Trek and Lord of the Rings and you know, and the Marvel stuff and like all the fantasy things where they just go bonkers, you know. They go to places where I'm like, where did that get in your head? And I'm thinking like, that's because like they had an idea in their heads and they thought, you know what, let's just write it down and see if anyone wants to listen to it. So, you know, God, sorry, this table's very flimsy. So, yeah, that's pretty much the reasons why I wanted to share with you. I mean, just to give my insights as to why I'm, you know, at least trying to make something else out of it other than just videos. You know, because I'm even trying to apply for jobs now where my writing is not just like a skill, it's the main thing of the work, you know, where if I don't do this, I don't get paid, yeah. But, I don't necessarily know how many more, like, short story videos I may do, or if I could try to continue my previous stories onwards. But it's one of those things where if I have an idea for a stupid story and I decide, you know what, I'll write it down, then I think from now on I'm going to try and share it with you, because I don't want to just keep my ideas bottled up anymore. You know, I don't want to have these weird stupid ideas where to me I think, oh, they're not that good, or these that I think this isn't worth sharing. You know, where I know I'll read them out well. I'll get back to it, don't worry. But I want to be able to show you what everybody, my weird and crazy mind, you know, even if it may be, you know, mellow to more people than I imagine. Well, that's it, guys. That's my video right now. It's a bit of a mishmashy one, you know. This is what you get on a day when you are just bored and have nothing in terms of ideas to come up with a video. So that's it, guys. You know, thanks for listening to me. Like and subscribe if you want to tune in for more. You know, comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. See you next week. Bye.